We are live. Let me refresh this thing. Make sure you can see me and hear me. Nothing yet. Make sure we're on mute. Make sure we're good. All right, looks like we're good. Let me see who is here. Rory, Matt, what's up? Advancing Integrity. Kevin from Lakeland, Florida. One Kick Finder. Rory, Matt. Oh man, hot Cheetos and ramen. Dapper, Tony, painful topic tonight. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are gonna be watching this one. Maybe the replay. It is not a friendly topic. It's not a. Every year we do this, we have less and less people that watch this one. It's not good. Vegas Valet, what's up? Lucky on Three Legs, flipping the hustle. What up, Danny? My boy. Mendez Finds, Slim Pickens. Sue Huskins, which I know reached out. I know right now, El Paso, a little wild. They did have a shooting at the mall next to the Walmart when we had a shooting in 2019. So it is a lot of El Pasoans getting updates right now. I'm getting alerts on the phone, just like local news alerts, just to stay away from the location and stuff. So hopefully, everyone that you can reach out to loved ones that's in the El Paso area, and hopefully everything is. I guess the news that it comes out. There's not a whole lot yet, so we'll see. Flip hustling. Yes, the hair color is coming back, but it's a slowly growing, and we will see. Alex, what's up? Flipping the hustle. Yes, sir. Sue Huskins, thank you. Deportes, what up? Jason. Jason says, been audited and I survived. There we go, Jason. Let me see the man information in hand. What's up? Swoop man. Son and his mother was there. They're safe. I'm happy to hear that. And a lot of information, I guess, will come out soon on that. We do have updates, we have news, things to talk about, and then, of course, our main topic, taxes. So next hair color could be gray. Slim Pickens. Go to Ross, they have mellows. There we go, Alex. All right, we are going to go through the fines today, which we didn't get to do that last time. Last time we talked about what was it? Daily. I guess what it looks like to be a day in the life of a reseller. Nice hair, vato. There we go. Yeah, I have to start from scratch to get all the pink off. So yeah, we're gonna see. I'm probably gonna go midway, like not man bun and not this short. So I'm going to try to do, and not like the spiky last time. Maybe just like be able to like move around a little bit. I did like the braids for a little bit, but then I got kind of bored of that too. So I don't know what I'm doing. Select goods, Coup Kicks, what's taxes, exactly. Money green for the hair. Let me see. Sneaker Flip Finance, have a great show tonight. Appreciate that. All right, let's start with the updates. Jordan 1 high 85. Some people calling them pandas. I don't like that word. I don't like the word panda for a Jordan 1. I took this screenshot earlier today. I don't know what the prices look like now, but it looks like size 8, 328. Size 10, 357. Who hit on these? Sourcing code. What's up, D-Bay? Go with the mullet. Jimmy, what's up? Let me see. Walter. Need that Hustler Hacks colorway for the hairdo. A nice little teal. Do yellow hair. Match the Lambo. Coup Kicks. Slim Pickens. A random day for them to drop. Missed out. Yeah, it was random. Did you or anybody else pick these up for the collection instead of reselling them? Like Coup Kicks? Jibs Kicks EO, you've seen Sun Club 90s down by you? Not yet. I've been seeing like the other random Sun Club, like the waffles, The Air Max. What was the other Air Max? But I have not seen 90s yet. Let me see. I passed on these ones. I didn't like them. Not trying to flip them. So there you go. Rory Matt. Jason, why MJ donated 10 million to make a wish? He is calculated at all times. Jason. Let me see. I think that was it. So size 11. My size is 374. At least at the moment when I took this screenshot. Koo Kick says L's. All right. So there's the update from Koo on picking these up or not. Next. On the updates, first look on the Kobe 4 Protro Gigi for Gigi Bryant's birthday. I believe this is supposed to come out May 1st. And it does have Gigi on the back, has big swoosh, white and black on the colorways. A little simple. How do we feel about these? Obviously, we know the Mambasita, that one, I don't even know what the prices are for that one. I stopped trying. I was like, you know what? Unless I can find like a pre-owned one, even then, we already know it's going to be pricey if I wanted to get that shoe. So I don't even try to anymore with the new drops, which I agree, Select Goods. Even going through these, I was kind of like, what would I want collection-wise? But resale-wise, I don't know. I'm not really... There's too many. Don't even bother looking on how many dunks are coming out this year. It is insane. You're going to get overwhelmed. I think it's time for me to retire. Anybody interested in liquidating my entire store? Deportes is looking to retire a little bit. So, hey, might be an opportunity. Someone looking on that. Want these badly, Sneaker Flip find. Let me see. Almost all pre-owned Kobe sell really well for good cash. I know. So it's either way, big money on the Kobe's, which of course we know that wasn't always the case. So here we go. This one on May 1st. We also got first look on Vapor Max 2023 Flyknit Oreo. Now, me and this community, we have a long history with Vapor Max. Why? Because, you know, especially when 2019, a lot of the Flyknits, you know, they'd hit Ross, hit Burlington. We knew easy money. 2021 is like, well, the 2020, and then the 2021 is like, some selling good, most of them not really. Then sizes came into play, colorways came into play. Now the 2023, looking at this, does look better than the 2021 and so on, but will that matter or not? The Vapor Max unit is a little different than the OG, and those are the ones that did the best. The B said it was trash. This are kind of nice, probably won't be comfortable. Exactly. Vapor ass, which, Josh, exactly. Our history with Vapor Max. What happens here? Will they go to Ross? Will they go to Burlington? People also leaving me comments on the last video, which I did yesterday, that I left Vapor Max big women's sizes in pink. And to be honest, there's a lot of them, the big women's sizes, still chilling. So I'm in no rush to try to pick up anything like that. Even the good sizes that I did pick up in better colors are still going to take a while to sell. So let's see what happens with the 2023. There's our first look at it. It does look better. Will that matter? I don't know. Probably not. I think maybe the Vapor Max stage is kind of over and done with. Maybe Vapor Max Plus still do pretty well though. Well, not as good as they used to, but I'm not touching the big ones either. So there we go. Josh Leva, agree. Looks like the Scorpions. Can't wait to see the Scorpions at Ross. That'd be dope. Same as the 270, says Alex. If I can buy it for less than 80, I'll buy. There we go. Buy them for the personal. Jesse. Okay. Now, also in the news, retail sale. This came out today. Retail sales jump 3% in January, smashing expectations despite inflation increase. So rose 3%, topping the estimate. Numbers are not adjusted for inflation, meaning that consumers outpaced the 0.5% inflation rate for the month. And it says here, let me get this out of the way. I can even see food services, drinking places, vehicle parts and dealers, furniture stores led the sales increases. Now, if you also noticed, gas going back up, holiday time is over. I always do this. Holiday time, gas goes down. Holiday time's over and done with. Q4's over and done with. Gas goes right up real quick. Let's see February sales. Let's select goods. All that, no extra discount in Nike all month sourcing code, which is, yeah, it's crazy. Like all of a sudden Nike just forgot how to run sales at the outlets. So that happened. Credit card usage surged, I'm sure, Q kicks. 100%. You know those credit cards are running wild right now, buying random stuff. Retailers are dumping inventory. Walmart's clearance on everything. Jason, time to invest in Tesla. Jimmy. We also know Doge and Bitcoin, and all of a sudden they're back up again, or a little increase. And then of course the same people are like, oh, time to invest, time to put money in. It's just like a non-stop thing. It's just up, down. Stocks and crypto stuff and I don't know. Nike has no deals right now. It's all good. Credit card APR is only 20 to 25%. Cool kicks. Found some 49-cent items at Ross, so I'm not worried about inflation. There we go, Rory Matt. So what's happening right now with people still buying items or not buying items? According to this, it says the economy's still doing well. Which at the same time leads us to, how are your sales? Now, I will throw this in. I definitely want to know how your sales are in the chat. The last month, how was January, and how, now that we're in the middle of February, how is that working out? So let me know. My sales are dying every day. Danny, what is going on? Why do you believe that is happening? So I need to know that too. I like to see what everyone's kind of going through right now. Good, bad, up, down. Big Money Mo, we don't know. He's not here. So right now, Monday was a sad sales day. I can tell you that much right now. Monday, crickets. I was like, what is going on here? Valentine's Day yesterday, really good on sales. I think I had sold like 10, 12, 13 pairs. I was like, hey, not bad at all. We had $1,200, $1,300 a day. We'll take it. But Monday was bad. Monday was bad. How was your Super Bowl Sunday on sales? I think I sold not too many. I think the Saturday before that was better. And then January was better than average. It wasn't great, but it was better than last year. So I guess I can't complain there. February, I just been adding items every day, just trying to list over and over and over. I think what really helped me recently was sending out offers. I try to do that in the mornings. So that I believe did help. eBay Poshman, what's up? Let me see. Let me go back up. Goat doing good for me. Interesting, Jimmy. So Goat was really consistent for me in January. And February, it's just been kind of dead. I haven't really gotten a whole lot of sales on Goat. When I'm trying to figure out, eBay has done way better than Goat for me in February. But January, Goat was doing good. Let me see. Luck and 3 legs. January solid. February is slow. And I mean slow. Select goods. Last week was terrible. Only made sales on whatnot. Josh Leva. January sales were slow, but they have picked up this month. All right. Danny, no sales today. Let me see. ENT Sports Dude, terrible. Goat picking up, but Mercari is dead. Slim pickings. Interesting. Let me see. Goat straight dead. Hustle Crow. No Nike sales here in Memphis because of these crooks robbing the Nike warehouses. Big Noop. We did see that online. Crazy. StockX was dead for me last month. Last week was really good. Josh Leva. Let me see. Goat totally dead for me the last 2 weeks. eBay was good. Sourcing code sneaker flip find. Amazon and eBay have been good. Goat has been terrible for me all 2023. Yeah, that's from where I'm at right now. Goat has been a little slow. eBay has been consistent though. Like I'm trying the new things, like we not new, but trying to be consistent on the not only the offers but the listing, and just trying to get that listing value as high as I possibly can. So StockX has been dead too, and Palma. Let me see. This January was better than last year on eBay, so very similar. So let's see. Shoe sales dead, other sales good, toys good, apparel on fire on Amazon. There we go, Jason. For me, I haven't been listing apparel. I've been really slow, but my jerseys that have been on eBay are not moving. NBA especially. I did sell a Magic Johnson at 100, and I was like, all right, cool, good sale. We had good profit on it. But they returned it, so it came back today. So my one jersey sale, not having it. Shoes are really what I've been focusing on the most, and that's what's been selling the most. Snapbacks, a couple did sell, but I am trying to catch up on that point and getting those listed. eBay moving for me definitely with the offers. There we go. Mendes finds. Sold a Carter on eBay. There we go. Moving them. ENT Sports Dude. So that's where we're at right now on the sales. We'll see when more people jump in. But that was kind of the update. All right, so let's talk about taxes. Here's our topic of the night. Now I have to repeat this because Hustler Hacks is not a CPA. I am not an accountant or a tax professional, nor do I provide tax, legal, or accounting advice. This material has been prepared for informational purposes only. I put together what I believe great info for tax time. And the chat, you can throw in your opinions as well, but keep in mind your people in the chat are also not certified CPA or tax professionals. Right now we're trying to just share information and help each other out. All right, did you say Texas select goods? Lesson number 1, talk to a professional. But seriously, have a CPA. Sneaker flip find 100%. Okay, so let's get started a little bit. Let's start with PayPal. Now, who in the chat is using PayPal or still using PayPal? I know some people just left completely, especially after the whole eBay thing, and found no use for PayPal anymore. Now, if you're on Whatnot, you might be linked to PayPal from the bank account, or maybe you just went bank account straight to eBay, Mercari, Amazon. Your other ones, you just completely got rid of PayPal. Danny says, I am still. Thank you for the disclaimer. There we go. Paying for my CPA is worth every penny. My tax advice, pay your taxes 100%. Let me see. I still do. All right, so there we go, Jimmy. So what happened was early 2022, we did talk about, online sales, how they changed it, $600. There was no longer, the 200 transactions, all of that. So it came out late last year that they were not ready for that. And so they decided to keep the same 200 transactions and $20,000 coming into your account. So keep that in mind. More than $20,000 in gross sales from goods or services, and more than 200 transactions in a calendar year. So if you're waiting around for a 1099 or something to come in from PayPal, you haven't gotten it yet, you should have already if you went over these. Remember, it has to be both of them, not just one. So you should have gotten a 1099 already. Next year, so beginning January 1st, 2023, actually this year, I should say, well, tax terms, they will go back to the $600 and they will enforce that this time around. Let me see. Mr. Sports LA, what's up? We don't need Goo Kicks. Oh man, I only use it for Goat to go Josh Leva. I am via Whatnot Select Good. So we're going to talk about Goat and Whatnot because they're very similar. Also keep in mind that if you don't get a 1099, you're still responsible for reporting all your earnings. Yes, which we're going to talk about that as well. So there's a little chart right there if you want to look at that at the very bottom. $20,000 gross sales from goods or services and more than 200 transactions. Tax year 2023, which is this year, it will change officially $600 for or more in gross sales. That is it. No transaction part, none of the thousands, just straight up $600, which is very easy where we are. Next. Now, if you want to go to your eBay right now, your 1099K is ready. You can download that. If you go to your seller hub on the overview, it is there ready to go. You can download that if you haven't already. They also should have mailed you one. So there's two different ways you should have gotten it. You can print it out or the mailed one, which you should have gotten already. That'll be from eBay. Now remember, the one you get from eBay will be sales. You're still responsible for everything else that comes into play with that. Cost of goods. The shipping part also is going to be tricky in there if you're not keeping track. How much did you charge for shipping? How much did shipping really cost? Of course, we also come into play the FedEx deal, which, the customer pays shipping there. So for some reason, some people got confused that it was going to show them that their 1099 was going to be profit. It's not profit. You still have to do the work and show how much you actually made in profit after cost of goods, expenses, and all of that. Next. Okay, so here we go for Whatnot. Whatnot, when will I receive a 1099? So they'll be issued by a third-party settlement organizations no later than January 31st. So Whatnot is not going to send you anything. This will happen to have to go through, let's say if you linked it to your PayPal. Then you'll get whatever on your PayPal, Whatnot, every time you cashed it out. What happened to the $600 reporting? We just talked about that as well. That will happen now for 2023. And Whatnot sellers can see their transaction history on the Whatnot platform in their seller dashboard. So you can go through all the transactions there. Let's move this. Okay, so here's the interesting part though. On Whatnot, which this actually questions for what does the chat think? I'm kind of open the air for some of this stuff. Now on Whatnot, there's quite a bit of sellers that say, tip your seller. Help me not lose money by sending me free money and I'll send you a sticker or things like that. I wonder how that comes into play. What's kind of interesting is like the whole tip thing, which you're supposed to sell an item, but there are people getting tips. And I wonder how that comes into play. I mean, you have more money coming in, but what about the expense part? What about donations? People that are saying, this is going to help, so-and-so donation-wise, or you're helping out my family with this, and Whatnot got a little wild with donations. I wonder, are people going to be, or at least they should be, reporting all of this? Are they not? How is that going to come into play? I don't know. I never did either of those two. I know there's people that do it now. Giveaways, which I did do plenty, those are going to be write-offs. Those are losses, especially if you're paying for shipping, which you will on the giveaways, and also the cost of that item. Those are expenses. Vegas Valet, appreciate that. Select Goods, it's good practice to keep a bank account dedicated strictly for business expense, so it's easy to track costs like shipping, etc. So business accounts always do well. I will be reporting the tips. There we go. Select goods. Yeah, donation has to be a 503c. That's what I feel like it gets a little wild. And I don't know. I mean, does Whatnot know? Do the people know? How does that even going to work out? I don't know. Gifts are not taxable. No idea how RS considers any of that stuff. Sourcing code. So I feel like the Whatnot part is kind of here and there, a little mixed. But either way, the money is going to go through whatever you linked it to. Okay, next. Okay, so this is the most confusing part. We've gone through this for the last 3, 4, 5 years, especially when it came to the GOAT part. I was so confused when I first started and why I didn't get anything from GOAT and what was going on. So Whatnot is very similar to GOAT, to where they're not looking at every single shoe that's sold as a transaction. They're looking at every time you cashed out from the app. So let's say this one an example on the right here on GOAT. We see sales order, 157, 112, 139, 352. They're not even counting any of that. They're looking at when you cash out this $6,800, that is considered one transaction. Now remember, for 2022, it has to be 200 transactions and the 20,000, not one or the other. It has to be both. Now, same thing with Whatnot. You press that cash out button, that's one transaction. This is where it also gets kind of crazy because I know there's some sellers that were cashing out after every live show. Now, if you're going crazy, you're doing live shows daily or multiple times a day, then that's an easy. You're probably going to go over the 200, I would think. But will you go over the 20,000? Maybe, maybe not. GOAT, if you're consistent, you're doing, full time, more than likely you're going to go over the 20,000. But if you're only cashing out once a month, that's considered 12 transactions. So that's kind of confusing there. My accountant, which was like, if that money's in the app, they're looking at when you cash it out at all times. As soon as that money is outside of that app and it goes into your wallet, into the bank account, you're using that money. That's exactly what they want to know, which is kind of crazy though, because you might have money sitting there, which some people do, some people don't. And what I'm always kind of scared of is like, what if you leave quite a bit amount in GOAT, in Whatnot, and then for some reason the app doesn't work, or like you get kicked out, or you get hacked, or that stuff kind of scares me though when you have quite a bit of money in there. Do you still have to fill out a 1099K for something like that? So you're still going to have to fill it out that you received that money, whatever you linked it to. And in both cases here, like this goes to the PayPal. This one, if you have linked to your PayPal on GOAT, I don't know if you can see my arrow. Is my arrow even pointing at anything? It's not. then that's where you're gonna have to fill out that information that you received that money in those transactions. So, I don't know if does that make sense? Any questions in the chat? So if you just purchase shoes without withdrawing, they don't report anything? Well, we're looking at the seller side though, as far as selling something. I do not leave money in the app account. So there you go, Hustle Crow. So if you cash out on GOAT 200 times or more, and it's over 20,000 for the year, then you will get the 1099 for whatever you linked it to, which would probably be PayPal. Next. Oh, so there we go. There was my explanation on the next slide. All right, what about business expenses? I get this question a lot too. Yeah, they won't report purchases, only sales, select goods. But you should report purchases if you're planning to resell. So we're going to talk about that right now. Yeah, buying with your selling funds. Um, that's where it gets kind of tricky because it's all still in the app. But if you're buying it to resell, I would still look at that an expense. Um, Especially because you're planning to still sell that item, and it may not sell, may sell, may not sell. In this case, business expense when it comes to an inventory. If you have to self-report if those purchases are used for business expenses. So there we go. Exactly, select goods. Which business expenses, which we have them here. We're going to go through these. People always say like, what can I buy as a reseller to get my expenses up? Because remember, they're going to look at how much your profit is at the end of the year. How much did you actually make? But a lot of expenses come into play, like supplies, tape, boxes. If you do the saran wrap, that costs money. And not only that, a lot of this stuff is going up. I mean, tape is no joke at this point. Boxes as well. Like, you're spending big money on a lot of these to keep the business afloat. More than likely, you can get better deals locally when it comes to boxes. But man, we've seen tape just shoot up like crazy right now. Let me see. Now, computer, camera, phone. Some people have asked, can I write off my phone? That I really don't know. Depending, you have to talk to your CPA or accountant, because some people do use their phone for like recording YouTube videos, for taking photos for eBay. So it is used for business. That's where things get a little tricky as well. Buying a camera. My camera just gave out for YouTube. I'm going to have to buy a new one or get it fixed. That's going to be an expense. Buying a new computer. My computer gave out 2 years ago. I had to get a new one, especially doing the live shows. What I use it for, pretty much everything. Uploading my YouTube videos, uploading for eBay. And so I had to get a new computer. Let me see. Oh, Rory Matt, $2. Appreciate that in the super chat. I keep all my boxes from stuff shipped to me and reuse them. Josh Leva, very smart. Boxes have doubled in cost from beginning of last year. Sourcing code. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm about to put eggs for expenses. Danny. Let me see. Now, storing items. We talked about this last video or last live as a full-time reseller. Some people have storage units, a warehouse. If you're at home, there's some accountants talking to your accountant, CPA, writing off a portion of your home if it's strictly for business. Things could get a little crazy there too, but something you might be able to look into. You got to pay taxes on that $199. There we go, Rory Matt. Yeah, square footage counts. There we go, Danny. Obviously, internet. You're going to need internet to upload and sell online. So that could also be part of that. Especially if you have your own warehouse, you're working out of the warehouse. Now you're talking about bigger issues when it comes to expenses, from internet to lighting to who knows what. So that's a different story there. But if you're working out of the house, internet, things like that, something to look into. Car, gas, mileage, keeping track of that. If you're sourcing, you're going to different stores. Keep track of all of that. Travel and flights. Now, me and Hustlebee, like, we'd go to SneakerCon. Considered for work. Going to go source at a different city. That's travel expenses. And even that adds up real quick. Rental car, if you're getting a rental car. Uber, if you need to go somewhere. All of this adds up real quick, especially going to California. That was a pricey SneakerCon for me and the B. Mileage is supposed to be better this year, I heard. There we go, Danny. Your tax guy would know what the max deduction would be for home office, phones, internet, etc. Yes, there we go, select goods. Services. So someone had said QuickBooks, Steady, List Perfectly. This is a software that you use in the business that you pay for. Maybe you paid, I use like Adobe Illustrator, right? Or Photoshop, or things that I need for creating the thumbnails for the channel or the banners or the IG story post. That's software that I need to use for the business. So those are write-offs. List perfectly, which I do use, of course, to get cross-listed on Mercari. I think I pay $49 a month. Meals are 100% deductible for 2022. No entertainment though, says Select Goods. Let me see. Keep those receipts. Cable Wi-Fi also deducted. Vegas Valet. You can also use part of your home as an office. You also get tax deduction to legit. Yep, we just talked about that as well. Verify with your accountant and CPA on how that works. I guess with your home and your office, square footage, what you also use for inventory and storage. Processing fees, insurances, taxes, all that comes into play. Obviously, you have someone doing your taxes, you got to pay them for that. That's an expense. Insurances, there's people that have obviously, workers for them. Man, if you have your own warehouse and you have workers and things like that, you don't want them to get hurt. There's insurances just for the workers. That stuff gets crazy if you're really building and scaling up. Let me see. I scan all my receipts and log. Yeah, so there are apps on there that you can scan the receipts, keep track of all of that. Let me see. Personal merch, like this. You're doing pretty much marketing, right? Marketing, advertising, stickers, magnets, pin, things to give away, whatnot, or even some people that do like the thank you on eBay, or you put in extra stickers, things like that. Those are also, business expenses that you got to get custom done. And look how fancy the Hustle Bee ones are. Look at that. It's like Pokemon cards. Just this guy's gotten all out. Let me see. Let me go back up. Cool Kicks out here with the script clubs. Let me see. It's a routine. What? Sneaker flip? Fine. Let me go back up. Oh, the receipts and logging all that. Don't want to fall behind. My wardrobe with the logo, dapper, nice little wardrobe. Oh man, Rod's got a bag full of receipts. Oh, that's crazy. Keep track of those per month. Have that ready to go. It gets crazy with the receipts. Damn, Hustlebee went all out with them stickers. I know. Let me see. Anyone get a PayPal 1099K this year who gets one every year? Well over 20K, 200, but they're saying go bulk transfers for me, not coming in as sales, rather other. Jordan. So Jordan, that's what we talked about, how they're looking at it as every time you cash out on GOAT, that's one transaction. So that would be one out of your 200. Now, if you cashed out 200 times plus on GOAT, then you would get one, rather than each individual sales order. Like we see here, there's 4 orders. They're not looking at that as individual orders. They're looking at every time you press that cash out button. Let me see. Hustlebee using Philippines as an expense this year. Yeah, boy's living the life. Man, it looks good out there on that. It's got water. This guy's got nice food. I'm here trying to figure out storage unit stuff. And obviously you got these bins behind me. Right now the business stuff is, I'm trying to catch up. This boy's behind. And now I'm doing the tax thing. So that's why we're talking about this today. And that is it. So any other questions or anything you want to throw in there? I'm not a tax expert, but any way I can help with info. I want to get this done this weekend. I probably already should have gotten it done. I like to get it done early just so I can move right along and continue doing with my business. Every year I dread the tax time because I feel like it is, I mean, it's part of the business, yes, but I'm like, man, I just want to continue just grinding for this year and adding more items and selling and storage. But you buy a new phone yet? Expensive. Yeah, I did buy a new phone for this. For Whatnot, actually. I needed one because I was still using that old one that Hustlebee was making fun of me on, that old phone. Be out here getting fancy couples massages. Josh Leva. We are going to go through the fines right now. But anything else on this topic when it comes to the tax time? Here's a question though. For the homeowners, what do you pay on property tax? Just throw out a number. So I am in the great state of Texas. Our property taxes are sky high on the house. What phone did you move up to? So I just got the 13. It wasn't even like the bigger one, wasn't the fancier one, and then a new iPhone came out after that. So I'm not rolling anything too fancy, and I plan on keeping this until it falls apart. So 5,000 per year, Adam. Danny 4,000. ENT 7K. Let me see. Oh, 13, Jimmy. I'm in North Dallas. Keep my taxes going up. 5K West Coast. So for the most part, it looks like I am kind of there in that same range though. Yeah. Okay. So maybe I just thought mine was sky high. But I get, well, I'm in the range as you guys, in this LA, California range you guys are talking about. Park Avenue, sneaker flip fine for Jimmy. Man, 8,000, there go D-Bay. Chicago. Let me go back up to the questions. Quarterly taxes are at the end. What is easier? One Kick Finder. So I do quarterly. It's always due a couple of days before my birthday or right after the birthday. And I'm like, oh man, tax time. So I do quarterly. Not that it's easier, but as a business, apparently that's what my accountant said, that you should be doing it quarterly. Especially after you go over a certain amount. I think if you're just getting started, things like that. My accountant said, because I was doing at the end, when I first started for the first like 2-3 years, and then he's like, you should probably move this to quarterly. And I've been doing that for a good while now. Select goods. So last year I didn't go off the 1099s that were sent to me, but I went through every transaction on each app and reported those, then deducted accordingly. So, all right, select goods. So I think there's different ways to do it. Of course, the numbers do have to match up, because more than likely, things can get a little crazy, especially I would think on the Whatnot side, since you're selling so many items so quickly. Let me see. Quarterly keeps you in check. There we go. Sneaker flip fine. Oh, first year owning a home. Select goods. Congrats. Let me see. Anyone experienced reselling sunglasses? Was it worth it? Were returns a headache for steady? Anybody can answer that one. Let me see. I feel like El Paso still surging in growth, much like Dallas, Fort Worth, but it get crazy. I'm going to Lubbock, compete with Josh. There we go. A lot of resellers are quitting because of the 600. Jay's Endeavors. Man, if 600 are going to throw you off, imagine the 20,000 and the 200 transactions. And not only that, going forward, it's not like it gets easier. 600 is very low. Let me see. Where do you find your CPA? Do you use one from accounting software companies? Ask Kyle. Not your dad's CPA. Great dude. Met him. I know the B, I believe, still goes with him. He's done great work for him. Hustle at Home Mom just had him as well. My accountant he's worked with our family for many years, so I have not tried to go any elsewhere or anything like that. And he's kind of already been doing I've kind of gotten familiar, of course, as time went on of the things I've been selling. I know what he doesn't like, my accountant. What he doesn't like are my royalties. Royalties that I get from Amazon FBA, I mean from Merch by Amazon, the t-shirts that I created many years ago that still make money. And I get a check every month. And he does not like those because my expenses, I don't have any from, I have expenses when I first did it. A lot of expenses actually from software, computer. I was just, man, grinding out designs. But at this point, it gets mixed in, of course, from the royalty part. And I think other people have been getting a lot of these when it comes to like AI automation stuff they've been doing, or Etsy sales when you're selling designs or other downloadable things. Then yeah, it's a little different there with expenses. You're not selling an actual product. The way some of them lowball their inventory, they will never hit the 600 in sales. Like in 3 legs. There we go. It's going to make or break you. They aren't built for the hustle if that measly 600 bothers them. Let me see. Do you have to report 20K and 200 transactions on every app or in total? Well, I think that they're trying to get you to use one, in this case, like a PayPal. But it would be for every app if you're not using someone like a PayPal, like a third-party one. So like eBay is going to send you their own. Amazon's going to send you their own. And the 20K 200 eBay, 20K 200 Amazon, 20K 200 on PayPal. When you first started, you return things. Do you still return things? What are your tips? Did I return things? Yes. Do you still return things? Not really. Unless I got home and it's my fault that it was dirty or something got messed up, but I'm not afraid of returning it if you're starting out and you really need to use that money for something else, and maybe it was just a bad buy. I mean, bad buys happen all the time, but that's the beauty about the RA, the retail part. Unlike garage sales and other things like that. But more than likely, you're spending a lot less when it comes to like garage sales into flea market type of things. William, did you do a live with Jake? Yes. Definitely need to find an accountant that has experience with resellers, says Adam. Yeah, because it does get a little tricky. With this whole thing, and it also is still very new, and that's why they change, even though it doesn't seem like it should be very new. Things change, obviously, like we saw the $600 thing. So you kind of have to be really on track of that. I'm still waiting for 1099 to come through from last year from eBay, but it never hit the 200 transactions, nor did it hit the 20K. So if that's the case, you'd still have to report it, but you would not have a 1099 on there. But you'd have to report it on your own. And that they will keep track of. All right, let's go to the finds. A little happier stuff, right? Remove this. Add to stream. All right. Anybody passing on Vince Carter's at this point? I am not. I'm still finding more. And they're $20. And for a Raptors, legend, what's the rush on selling the Vince Carter? What's the rush on lowballing? There shouldn't be. If you make $1 profit, you are supposed to, says Cornhusker. Yes, exactly. I made less than 20K on Posh and I got a 1099. Oh man, DB. Yes, you still have to report, says Jason. Devers, Amazon, eBay, Posh, Mercari, other selling sites all reported your earnings. So you still have to report even if you're not getting in 1099. Money that's coming in. I haven't seen any Vince Carter. Josh said nope. I haven't seen any jerseys. A will. I'm happy I found that one. There we go, Josh. So yeah, more Vince Carters showing up. I thought they were done for, but they are respawning, just like the Air Max 2017, and I'm still picking up the Vince Carters if I find them. So, flipping the hustle, shorts, Project Rock on the slides. I did see these out there too. They look comfy. They look dad-like. They got some Uggs. Got the 4Ds. Boots as well on the Nike boots. A lot of Adidas. I think we've been seeing more Ultra Boost, Pure Boost starting to show up at Ross. All right, let's see. Oh, flipping the hustle again. Easy money on the cleats. Vans, there we go. I've been seeing a ton of these now. Obviously, you guys saw the Burlington video yesterday. If you did not, you can watch that one. But they brought out a ton of these in the restock cart. And Ross already has very similar or the same. Now Burlington getting into the mix. So very similar items. Let me see. Next. Blazer. Metcons doing well. Club America on the jacket. Hey, those are some dope snaps or fitteds. Bucks fitted on the camo. Pinwheel on the Spurs. Mavericks and Rockets on a light green and white. Those are actually pretty dope. And Nike slides as well. All right, let me get this. I can't see the chat, so let me move this around a little bit. All right, there we go. Let me see. Sinister Profits. More of the Vans boots. I've been seeing more of this color as well. Let me see. Are you picking up the snow boots? I haven't found one. I would if I did find it. Smash or pass. Where's the chat? Smash or pass on the LaMelo. Now they're not like the LaMelo, the first one, like on-court LaMelos. These are, would be considered more of like a lifestyle Puma. I have not seen this out there though, but I did see the listings. And of course, as we already know, there's a lot of lowballers. Smash and smash. There's one of the Ultra Boosts we just talked about, 45. Curry and Under Armour, 47. Air Mike. It has like a Jordan 1 on the back. I did see this one at Ross. It's a dope hoodie. Let me see. Comps are decent for a $20 shoe. Smash at $20. LaMelos are 20? The Pumas? I haven't seen them yet. Oh, they are 20. That's not bad for 20. I thought they were, for some reason, like 40, 45. I mean, for 20, that's not bad at all. I just haven't found them yet, so I didn't know the price. Menace. Look at that Menace. Crazy on the Knicks. Walt Frazier jersey. Gradient on the shorts. Pretty nice. Burlington coming through. Okay. There you go, Menace. There you go, King. One Kick Finder. One Kick Finder's been on the prowl, picking up crazy heat. So $20 on the cleats. Take it. Easy money. There you go, One Kick Finder again. 25 on the Vapor Untouchable Pro 3. We got a couple of Ultra Boost mispriced at $20 and Palma. Nice. All right, next. There's another Ultra Boost in gray, $45. Oh, this one, Texas A&M. I didn't even notice that. Because I did see a similar gray one today, but I did not see, man, Texas A&M, L.A. Gonzalez. That's dope. $45. Air Max 95 triple black. Don't know the price. More Ultra Boost, cleats, and MDs. More in the cleats, and Vans on the boots. John on the SBs at Marshalls. Yes, I did see those as well. We only had super small sizes. Like 7 through 8, 8.5, maybe some 9s. But I did see that. Marshalls, more Marshalls around the US getting them. Let me see. 95s. And a size 5, man, $60. Burlington, not playing around. There we go. Size 10 in orange. 25. I've only found one so far. Black on the React. More cleats and Vans boots at 50. We showed the Vince Carter. We got some of the Converse. We also got singlets and the fines on the USA 15. We had sizes 9 through 12. Oh man, yeah, the big sizes would have been dope. We had like small sizes. I was like, ugh. Some had box top ripped off. Some had box top smashed inward with the shoes in, which is still considered complete with box, but just damaged box, I guess. Good to see singlets coming back. There we go. All right. We also got R&J Funky Finds KDs. More Vince Carter jerseys. Ultra Boost at 45. And Converse at 40. I did see the Converse out there. Comps, man, they're going for cheap, brand new with box. So I can only imagine without box on the Converse. I think they're pretty nice. Converse All-Stars. They weren't bad at all. Man, one kick finder. Look at that. Vapor Max Plus. 60 each. So on the chat, or in the chat, smash or pass. 60 Vapor Max Plus. That's a smash all day. I'll definitely be picking these up. I think Vapor Max Plus obviously look way better than the Flyknits. Even though Flyknits used to be the moneymaker, the OG. But the Plus, clean. Slim Pickens, hell yeah, smash and hold. Smash 60. Running out the store with them, SA. There we go. All right. Let's go to... Oh, we still got to go through all these. Hold on. RJ Funky Finds, cleats all day. One kick finder, more shorts. Wild. Bulls. Knicks. $15. Those yellow and black kitties you found were dope. Adam, appreciate that. Yeah, I got them back here. I think they were size 12. Richard. Man, Richard's on that daily grind. Always finds good stuff out there. Look at that. Sydney on the Ultra Boost. Those are dope. 45. Louisville on the Ultra Boost. 45. I believe a lot of the NCAA did go to the outlets. I remember seeing them at the Adidas outlet. But they never went that cheap though, $45. There's that a soft green and white on the two-tone. On the Philly 76ers, that nice little side patch and all. These are clean. I like that color though. Summer sale is going to be nice if you're picking up the shorts. SA, 100%. I'm keeping all the Ultra Boosts that are in my size, Slim Pickens, especially for $45 for the collection. I know Brian was looking for some too. I told him how to be on the lookout. I mean, 45, it's a great deal. Found some Seattle Supersonics. There we go. Nice. I have not seen that one. Our Burlington, besides those Bulls Galaxy, I haven't seen any other shorts in my area. More Lakers. I got so many Laker hats. They better start winning. Bulls on the NBA draft. Pro Crown Fit. Interesting. And of course, there's a singlets on Richard. All right, Dapper Fanatic, crazy Ultra Boost in here, $45. Gum Bottom, this one right here, on kind of like a recycled type of material with the silver. I did not see this one out there. There's the Currys, which we've seen before. Under Armour. Man, 2 different colors. 3 different colors and styles. I did see this one out there in the wild with the zipper and all. And LeBron on the Toon Squad. Picked up all the Mitchell and Ness snapback hat for a SneakerCon table filler. There go Rory Matt. Are the price tag security tag thingies tearing holes in your singlets? Are you still picking them up even though there's a noticeable hole? I am, but I'm not happy with it. I think it was Mile High Hustle that was like not picking them up or returning them, or depending how bad it is. If it's bad, then you kind of don't have a choice there, but maybe you want to double check before you leave the store. So that's a good heads up from Steady. All right, next. Oh, there's more Ultra Boost. Leva. Ultra Boost, there we go again. I think I saw this one today, actually. And there's LaMelo in purple for 20. Hustle Crow, Oregon. Very nice. Also Vapor on the cleats. Couple of things. Ralph Lauren on the bedding. Was it Hustle Crow that told me? Hustle Crow might have told me about the bedding. Someone told me about the bedding. Tight colorway on the Ultra Boost. Too legit. Tribe Called Steals on the Sour Patch Kids on the Currys. 55. I've not seen the Iversons. Not only did I not see Iversons, I didn't see the Shaqs either. I think Danny found the Shaqs, right? We should see that here. Cali Reseller. Project Rock Spandex undershorts for 10. I think I checked comps on these. They were about 35, 45. So they weren't too bad, actually. Boxers or briefs or tidy whities in the chat. Mile High. There's Mile High. Recycled in the Air Force One low. That's crazy how random, like Gilbert Arenas on $38. More of the Under Armour, more of the Ultra Boost. And more Vince Carter's. Yeah, the Iverson answers are dope, Adam. ENT says briefs. Oh, thongs only, Koo Kicks. Interesting. Paint splatter on the Knicks. TJ Maxx, $40. There's the snow boots. Eddie Things. I did not find the snow boots in my area, unfortunately. Boxer briefs, select goods. Trying to trick me out here. Let's see, Ja Hustler with the Wilt Chamberlain for 30. Interesting. Mitchell and S on the 75th on the diamond tag. I did not see that jersey in my area. Matter of fact, I've only found the David Robinson in my area. Burlington was plentiful all day today. Sneaker pickers, I love to hear it. What up? There's the snow boots. Again, crazy. Look at this. Richard. Man, Richard's a beast. Wild. Like I said, you know Richard's out there daily grind. More of the vapors. Let's see. Flipping for funds. Very nice. Zoom GT Jump. Interesting. Burlington. Broadway B, my boy. A lot of these too are super clean, and I know they're flooded right now. But if you have the capital, they're clean Flyknit React running shoes. And you could definitely just hold them. The white ones you got to keep clean though, but I think like the triple black, things like that, the common colors. I mean, if you have the capital, summer's coming. There we go. I saw the Pippin paint splatter jersey a few minutes ago. Marshall's taxing on that 40 price. It's kind of crazy how 40 now for a swingman is like, come on now. Hey, if Ross can do Vince Carter and the Bibby at 20, all jerseys got to be 20. A lot of Peloton stuff showing up, not only Marshalls, but Burlington as well. Interesting on the Peloton stuff. I don't know how well they sell, from water bottles to the shoes to activewear. There's Ultra Boost again that Richard had found, this time eBay Poshman. That one's dope. I've not seen this one in a red and black. Ultra Boost 5.0. Man, eBay Poshman has some crazy Ultra Boost out here. Adidas Top 10. Polo hats, Vapor cleats. The Flyknit React's really comfy, 100%. And Marshalls have had those Peloton shoes forever. Let me see. Leva, there we go. A few finds, 20. There's the Vans boots as well. Oh, even like a low top. Camo green. Lakers shorts. Flipping LBC, $15. This time the road shorts. But has like that kind of like a quilted pattern look to it. What was that, 160 retail? That is wild. 160. 50 Windhorse on the Air Max 95. I've not seen the 95s. Who found Shaq's? I know somebody found. Man, look at this. Danny. Oh, crazy Bulls shorts with the gold NBA logo and all. The pinstripe shorts. These are so clean. Just found like a whole rack of these. Wild. Richard, who we just saw 3 snowboarding boots come. This was even before. I was going to say comes back with more. This was before that other post. 4 of them. Insane. Leva, Windy City on the Bulls. Pretty clean. On the fitted. What else was I going to see? Hustle Crow. Flood is here. $30. Looks like a Steve Smith. I don't know. Probably a Larry Johnson. I haven't seen any jerseys at Burlington besides David Robinson. I would love to find jerseys at this point. More for the collection-wise, because like I said, they're not really selling that great for me right now. And these are the jerseys I had even before Burlington and Ross had any swingmans. They just were not moving for me that well. But I love to collect them. Oh yeah, I saw these 2 at Ross. They were way overpriced on the White Sox, on the slides. Let me see. Cart full. ACL resells on the Vans. This was interesting. Air Max 90 on the infrared slides from Jose Hustles. $18. I have that Steve Smith 96, 97 jersey, but game worn. Steve Smith, little Dikembe, little Mookie. My boy Slim Pickens, 97s, hit the little restock. There we go. I know my boy Slim got some other stuff too. What was it recently? Let me see. He's getting fancy because he's got video format. Grizzly shorts. What, 3 of them in a row? 4 of them. Some of the golf. I did see some of the Converse. Looking like Air Force One lows and the 4Ds as well. And where were we? Sorry, I got lost. We're around here. This one's clean. Danny, more Bulls shorts. This one, the green on the pinstripe. I don't know, St. Patrick's Day or Christmas. I do have the one for the personal collection without the stripes. And it's kind of like a lighter green. But I love these shorts, though. Slim only posts bangers. PSG 4s and the Pizza Air Force 1s. Let me see. Too legit. Did we pass yours? Or did we look at it? Hypebeast Hustle on the Ultra Boost. Because we did go through quite a bit of Ultra Boost already. Maybe I missed it. Let me go back down. Who went to their Kohl's for the Tom Sachs on the general purpose shoe? Anybody go to Kohl's? Anybody have them in their area? Did you even want them for their own collection? Some Kohl's got sneaky. Oh, you just posted it right now. Too legit. Oh, okay. So LA Gonzalez, secret location. Let me see. Oh, there we go, Danny. Man, 2 of the Shaqs on the pumps. Crazy. And the Iversons. Have not seen any of these at any of my, I don't know, Ross, Burlington, nothing. My Kohl's didn't have those. I know Kohl's doing a lot of clearance, or did do a lot of clearance. I know that as well. Ultra Boost, Eddie Things. More of the NCAA. And we just saw that one as well from eBay Poshman. Let me see. Restock cart. Some of the Vans. Jordan slides. Bibby jerseys. Coke XLA. There we go. Ja Hustler, nice. Shack Attack from Ross. Size 12. Beauties. Also Jurassic Park Reebok. Did not see those either. And this was already a week ago, so time might have been already gone at this point. Unless my Ross is late, or we're just not getting them. Yeah, Shack Attack, big discounts. Yeah, that is wild. I mean, for the collection, I would think. At least maybe for old school. Us old dudes. I would love to find Shack Attacks. And the questions. And the answers. Pippin. Oh, you know what? I think we did see that one last time. We did not see this one. Richard again. On the KDs. Man. 50. Beauties. 13.5. A little weird size, but not saying that won't sell for great money. It should. Ralph Lauren on the jackets. 328. Crazy. All right. We did a refresh and took me to Slim Pickens. So there we go, Slim. All right, tagged. Rico Flips, Louisville. That one's clean for 45. That one's actually pretty dope. On the black with kind of like red instead of the opposite. 30 plus group, exactly. So look out for the Ultra Boost. I did buy Ultra Boost today, but one we already saw in here. Not this one. I wish I found this one. Ultra Boost, too legit. 45, size 11. Those are clean too. Great size. And flipping for funds on the PG Energy Valentine's Day All-Star Weekend found at Burlington for $39. Size 14. 14 is a great size. $40. Pick that up all day. Sneaker flip find. More Ultra Boost. More of them that we did not see before. We did see this one. I don't think we saw these. Interesting. Gloves also coming back. But I also noticed that Ross got a little tricky raising up those prices on the gloves. Come on now. Oh, Vans. We've not seen those. 35. Oh, man. Yeah, definitely have not seen these. All right. And, oh, big money, Mo. On the Gore-Tex. There's Mo. On the boots. So they're going the Vans. All right. We are done. Yeah, Ross Taxon the gloves. Josh Leva. All right. That is it. Gonna eat something. I gotta ship. And then we're good to go. Nice, interesting show today. Do your taxes. Seek a professional. You're only here for Hustle Hacks for information. But get it done as quickly as possible. You got to get back into the business. Because it does wear and tear you down. I know that's what it's going to do to me this weekend. Ship, shower, and shave. There you go. Too legit. I got it ready. That's CPA hacks. Now, I got to pay the $2. Oh, I got a shit or ship? A ship. I got a ship. Ending with a P. How do you track inventory? Do you report starting and ending inventory for when you do taxes? Not really sure how it works. I've been expensing items as soon as they're purchased. Cash method. So, you can do it that way. Not everybody does, but you can do it that way. I know Not Your Dad CPA did recommend it to do it that way. I don't know if B did it that way and then changed it. I don't know. But you can do that, Select Goods. I don't. But that's probably all I can recommend. So you're not wrong if you want to do that. Trying to keep it rated G for your channel. Too legit. There we go. Finding youth sizes of Concepts Air Max's Youth for $39. Mellow colorway. Great show. Hit that like button. Appreciate that one. Kick Finder. Does Go give you a total sales if you're under 20K and 200? Broadway B, no. So they're going to look at every time you cash out. That counts as one transaction. So not every shoe sale when it goes to PayPal. Intramorph, yeah, I didn't get one from Go, only eBay. So you will, if you went over both 200 and the 20K, you will get one from eBay and every other platform. Let me see. Do you recommend having your payment as on eBay daily or a weekly? It's really your personal preference on the business. And sometimes my bank takes forever just to do the basic transactions into the bank account. Baker Brandon here. Come on, 100 watching, 40 likes. Hit that like button. Appreciate that sneaker flip find. And I will see you on, I'm working on Friday's video. Hopefully I can get that done. And of course, Wednesday. Let me see what next guest who should get in here. I still need to get Chamo and Kevin. So hopefully I can get them next. I know Kevin's been selling on Amazon a lot more. So, all right, we are done. Enjoy your Wednesday and enjoy your upcoming weekend. Football's over though, so that's like, well, for the Dolphins, it's been over for the last 3 weeks, but I am gonna miss football. To bring a tear to my eye, and I'll get over it, you know. All right, guys, go ahead and get it. We'll see you.